Hello everybody and welcome to RetroRatchet. So today we're exploring the Thirlestane Classic Car Show and we're here with the Sporting Bears. But as always, I'll do a wee walk around to the show and I'm going to highlight all of my favourite cars. I hope you all like them. Right guys, so let's start the video off with these two. A couple of Chevettes, one's a HS and one's a HSR. Right, so who knows much about these? I think these are fitted with a Lotus twin cam, either 2.2 or 2.3. But what I do know is they are super rare. They really look the part. Check out those arches. Couple of twin carbs in there. And this one, similar setup. I mean, these are absolutely beautiful. I guess these have probably all been restored. Let's take a look inside. You might be able to see through here. Yeah, got these lovely tartan and half leather seats. 5-speed gearbox. And these really look the part though. Put in the comments if you know much about these. And definitely if you have one that you'd like me to drive, then please let me know. Right, so check these out. Talbot Sunbeam Lotuses. Now these are super rare and there's not only one here, but there's several here today. So check that out. Black with that silver stripe down the side. Looks absolutely spot on. A lot of these look as if they actually have been restored as well. What were these fitted with? 2.2 16 valve, I think maybe 160 brake. Put in the comments if that's wrong. Let's have a wee look inside. Looks totally standard, that one. Love the seats in it. Red line, just over 6,500 RPM. Let's take a wee look under the bonnet. Yeah, you can see that Lotus engine sitting at a slant there. Shoehorned into that small engine bay. Couple of twin carbs in there, or twin choke carbs, and a tiny little battery. But yeah, there's a good few of these sitting here, so definitely an interesting find. Alpha 156 GTA. Now I don't know a great deal about these other than their V6 and 3.2 and go like stink. This one has a Q2 badge on the back. So if you know anything about these, drop in the comments. But these are super rare. This one looks like it's got a wee body kit along the bottom there. Oh. I love the wheels on it as well. They really suit it. And inside, full black leather. You probably will not be able to see through the camera. Those seats look super comfy. But yeah, I think they're quite high rev in these as well. Let's have a wee look under the bonnet. Yeah, 3.2 V6. So they said one of the most beautiful engines ever produced. And apparently they do sound the part as well. So this would be a nice one to do a review on. Stick in the comments if you have an Alpha GTA you'd be happy for me to drive. Escort Cosy, what do you guys think of this? Beautiful in black, mind. Twin headlamp conversions on it as well. I mean, this thing is so nice. Check that out. Totally straight. Original 5-spoke wheels. Look at that view for the back. Beautiful. Does appear to be totally standard, this one. Again, I don't know that much about these. Full leather in that one. Perforated black leather. Looks like it's got 19,000 on the clock. Got those wee white dials in there. But this thing is stunning. To be fair, I don't think I've seen an Escort Cosy as nice as that ever before. 225 brake. Has clipped the front when it's went in there. Hope it's not damaged it, but what a beautiful car. Right, here we have a late X300 on a P plate, so that's 1997. It's a 3.2 XJ Executive. So I chose to do this one because again, it's mostly just XJRs that get covered, but these are lovely. I remember driving one of these back in the day. Super smooth, really nice car to drive, and yeah, that 3.2 straight 6. Fills that engine bay, but you still do have plenty of room to work down there. Let's have a wee look inside this one. It's like a cream leather in there. Don't know what mileage is in that one. Got your wood in your steering wheel and your dash. But yeah, it's a lovely car, these. Twin exhaust there from the back as well, but it's in pretty decent condition, that one. I mean, they do suffer really badly from rust now, but it is rarer to see an XJ Executive these days. Right, and what do I spy over here? Merc 190 Cosworth. It's on a G plate, so quite a late one. So this looks like it'll be a 2.5 16. So let's take a closer look at this. Now I think this is actually quite a rare colour for these. They were mostly champagne or gunmetal grey. They did do an almondine red one as well. This one looks totally mint, yeah, 2.5, 16, and there is the blurb about it. Only 2 exterior colours available. Astral silver, oh yeah, so astral silver. Automatic, 82,000 miles on the clock. You won't see through the glass, but the interior in this one is totally mint, as is the rest of the car. So this thing must have been restored at some point in its life. And they're getting so rare now, these. So I think 205 brake horsepower without a cat, and maybe 195 if they do have a cat fitted. And they're worth a lot of money. I actually owned a 1988 2.316 a good few years ago, so it would be nice to drive another one. And certainly mine wasn't in the condition that's in. Totally stunning. Right, here we have a Nissan Primera GT on a T-plate. So what's that, 1999? Now that must be super rare. Looks like it's got full black leather interior, that one. Can't remember the last time I actually seen one of these. So 2 litre 16 valve. I know the earlier ones were 150 brake. I don't know about these later ones. I don't know if these were maybe downgraded to 136. Put in the comments. So looking inside, you've got a red line at 7,000, and it does look pretty mint. You really be able to make that out. But yeah, no rust on this one. So I wonder if this has had a restoration at some point. And they are in fact a little bit of a sleeper. Doesn't look massively different from just base models. Yeah, so it's nice to see that. And here we have another rare one on a V plate. So what's that, year 2000? Ford Mondeo Estate. This looks like an ST200. Don't think I've ever seen an ST200 Estate. Yeah, ST200. And you look down there, you can make out 2 downswept exhausts on it. So that is really rare. So what's that going to be? 3 litre V6 this one? Let's have a wee look inside. Or is it going to be a 2.5 V6? Has ST200 on the gear knob, full leather sport seats. This one's on 107,000 miles. Blue dials, climate control, so it does look fairly well spec'd up. I mean, what a great family wagon that would be. And there can't be many of them left on the road. So put in the comments if you know anything about these. Right, here we have a nice one, Lancia Delta Integrale. Beautiful, worth a serious amount of money, these. So it looks nice and white, doesn't it? Obviously left-hand drive, which they all were. Let's take a wee look inside. Seat covers on the driver's seat. Cloth upholstery on the passengers. Won't be able to make out from this, but dashboards in these are lovely. Several little dials inside. And that one is in beautiful condition. Single exhaust. It does look standard, that, but yeah, check out the style and check out the flared arches. Beautiful. You can see why these are worth what they are now. Check out that view from the front. How mean does that look? Got all those grills on the bonnet there. Yeah, I really like that. Beautiful car, that one. Right, here I've spied something else I've got a soft spot for. The old Fairway taxis. Now check that one out on an N plate. What were these? 2.7 Nissan diesel, and of course the interior, a lot of that's out the Rover stuff. I think they've got a Metro dashboard in them. Let's go and take a wee look at this one. So an N, so what's that, 1995, 96? It's in pretty decent condition actually. It's probably had a restoration at some point. Let's take a wee look inside. Yeah, so that's definitely a Metro Maestro Montego dashboard in there, isn't it? 224,000 on the clock. Maybe it's been round, maybe it's 1.2 million, you never know. This one has a manual gearbox, but these are great. I would love to do a review on one of these. I think the front on that's maybe off an older one, I might be wrong. Definitely looks like older than an N plate. Here we have a rare one hiding over here, Mitsubishi 3000 GT, or a GTO if it's an import. So I don't know what age this one is, but it looks like quite a late one. So it's got the curved headlights on it rather than the pop-up ones, but these are beautiful. I've always wanted to own one of these, but now they've rocketed up in price, so they're out of my price range now. Manual, black leather. Yeah, this is beautiful. This, I don't think I've ever seen a green one. Looks like a 3000 GT, which means it will be a UK spec car. I'm sure these were 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steer. They were packed full of tech and twin turbo, 3 litre, and here's a wee blurb on it. See if we can capture that. Current owner since 2016. Looks like a low mileage example. Yeah, 324 brake horsepower. That would be a really interesting one to get a drive of. Put in the comment section if you've ever owned one of them. And here we have a super rare Fiat 130. Check this out. Left-hand drive. This thing is beautiful. It is massive. Check the size of it out. A huge car. Let's take a wee look at the front. Very angular, but I believe these are worth a fair amount of money now because they're just so rare. In fact, the front view, I mean, it doesn't even look like a Fiat from the front, does it? Proper beautiful car. Let's take a wee look inside if we can. Have a look at that dark red upholstery there. Automatic gearbox, looks like a 3-speed. Yeah, you can't really make that out very well. Beautiful car. Be a real comfy cruiser, that one, I would imagine. Put in the comments if you know anything about these. You've got a wee twin exhaust there on the back. To find out what engine's actually fitted to those, I imagine it'd probably be a 3 litre of some description. Right, this is like Marmite, Austin Ligro Estate. So this is quite a rare one. It's a 2-door estate. When do you see 2-door estate cars? It's a 1500 Super. Ah, right, so that's not a usual A series that's in these. Yeah, that's really, really rare, that one. And it looks in great condition. It's probably had some form of restoration in the past. Now, let's have a wee look inside. It's actually in really nice condition. Brown at the lower seat trims. It does look like it's had some wood veneer screwed onto the dash. I don't know about that, and that does look like also a Quartic steering wheel. Right, what do you guys reckon to that? Cool or not cool?